This is installing a subwoofer amp on a 2007 Chevy Suburban. Basically following the directions from SoCali Guy 81 at Chevrolet Forum with his post 2007 Tahoe Add-an-amp. We'll go over it really quick what I did. Let's see, first we hook up the, last we hook up the power here before the fuse. This is straight from the battery. Goes around, that's where I mounted the fuse for the amp. Ran the power wire over and around. I ran it down, and there's a hole down there that already existed. I don't think I can get it in the camera, but so I pulled the grommet out and was able to jam this through. I think it is the, I don't remember what it's for. Oh, the hood release cable. You can pick it up inside here. You probably can't see, but anyways, I ran the power over and across underneath the center console here. Down and back, out the bottom of the center console, and try to route the wire as best I could to go to the amp. The ground here, I tapped onto there. I think that's a 1/2 inch bolt there, and that's a good ground. Check that out. Let's see, we have this is the remote on wire, and I'll show you where I tap that in next. Again, ran that up through, was able to find this connector here. It's connected into this pin using one of these posi clamps. This pin might not be the same on yours because it's different than what else I've seen online. This goes right up in here, and that goes on when the key is on. Next, this is what's really interesting. Right up in here is the factory subwoofer, and there's a little piece of it right down there. And there's a connection here. This guy connects to this guy here under the factory configuration, but I disconnected them. I ran this set of wires. This is a dual coil subwoofer, and they're fed separately, so I kept that configuration. I did not bridge my amp. So I tapped off the 4 wires here. They go into my line converter that I picked up at Walmart. From here they go to the RCAs that run back to the amp. Then the speaker wires from the amp come up and tap into the 4 wires here going to the subwoofer. And things work really good. It was I'm totally happy. It's much bassier. A little tip that I found is on my amp, it's got a low pass filter, and if I want to turn that off, it sounds much better. I think that subwoofer up there handles some of the higher frequencies a little bit too. This will fit underneath the seat, but I think I'm going to have to cut a hole in the in whatever this thing is called here to get it to fit. But that's what SoCali Guy 81 did, and it worked out really good for him, so I'll be getting there soon. This is a 200 watt amp. I think it's probably 75 watts per channel, and I've got it maxed out, and it seems to be doing just fine. For the amp install kit, I used this Boss kit here from Amazon. It's the 4 gauge, but if you read the reviews, everyone says it says 4 gauge, but the wire is really 8 gauge, and the wire in it really is garbage. It's the installation on it it's thick, but it's cheap and chintzy, and I don't think it'll hold up very good. I'm not sure I would recommend it. I'm afraid that the insulation is going to crack as it gets older and hotter and weathered. for making all my connections and taps, I use these posi taps. I got guys that do work on cars, and they say that this stuff really works out good, and they've never had any trouble with it. I think it's better than those cheap blue little slide-on splicer things. So anyways, that's my review, and be sure to check out the great pictures and details that SoCal's got at Chevrolet Forum.